All right. So we are. Hold on. We are live on Loquacious Libations.
Took me a second to click in. Oh!
Damn, where'd it go? The hell? Laurel and Hardy. So, it's our last tequila show.
Yeah.
For those who may not recognize it, dude, it's got to be running so many things at one time.
Probably.
Yeah. Little wall of voodoo for y'all there. In honor of our last night.
Classic 1980s. Radio.
I'm on the Mexican.
Whoa. Radio.
What's next, all right, enough of that. I was kind of waiting for the barbecue iguana line.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, good evening, everyone. Let me get set up for our live feeds on this side. Go ahead and turn that all the way down.
Okay. We got nobody on X that I can see, but I'll put in a.
Off of Bluetooth on that. Where's our Rumble on here so I can get you started? There's Rumble. Oh yeah. You can use that for that. We got the stand here for that. Rumble's opening now. Hello. We're giving all kind of dead end.
We're just fucking slacking tonight.
Request timed out. Try again later. It says, excuse me. Yeah. All right. So we can go ahead and start with some content while I'm waiting to get shit going over here. Although I think we might be getting close. Count.
I'll just start making this drink. Yes. This is a great drink. This is a great crossover drink.
Yep.
And I'm sure you've already figured it out as we've been tracking through the Instagram and X posts that this is the bridge drink, which is why I put it third in the tequila sequence.
Right.
For those of you that don't follow us on social media, you should. Okay, I'm just I'm
hoping
we have an Instagram feed, we have X posts, Facebook posts.
You have us there.
Yeah, we're live. We're broadcasting. I can see it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to restart Rumble on this side. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, I won't interrupt you anymore. Keep going.
No, it's okay. So what I was gonna do is give out our socials, because that is important to just kind of follow along. You'll get an idea if you just look at our feed once a day,
right,
of where we're going and what's coming and what we're going to talk about. Kinda.
By dinner time, it's usually up on Facebook. Usually before that on Instagram and X.
Yeah, on Instagram and X, I probably get to it like between 10 and noon each day. It just depends on because I come up with these rhymes, and sometimes I got a rhyme for like a week from now, but I haven't finished the crux of it. But I got the kind of the idea of it. On social media.
Okay, I finally got us up there. Drop that.
So, anyways,
Ryan, Kelly, hello guys.
Our Instagram.
So we got Kelly and Ryan out there already.
All right, guys.
Instagram. There you go.
Instagram. Loquacious_libations at. Obviously. On X, it's at Loquacious Live. On YouTube, it's at Loquacious Libations. And on Facebook, it's the same,
also,
correct?
At Loquacious Libations.
So, you can look at our posts. I'm trying to get as creative as I can. And the other thing that's going to be interesting, I think, in the next couple weeks, I figured out how to create reels.
Okay, cool.
Fairly economically. Okay. so all right, we already got a fucking comment.
Oh yeah, Ryan. He says, I had a cardiac event last Wednesday. Saw the dark side of Sage's moon.
Oh, you did see the dark side of me. I mean, you saw the fucking scar tissue on my ass too. So, all right, man.
That was the after party. Be glad that y'all weren't there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well,
Kelly, thank you for joining us tonight
man,
too,
I'm
brother.
just
You
gonna
and
start
Ryan,
making
brother.
this
Yeah,
drink.
make the drink, man. Oh. Okay, yeah, here we go. Computer back here decided to do all its updates while I was preparing for the show. Thank you, appreciate that. It'll be a little bit before I can look over at YouTube. So Kelly said, "Oh wow, if you didn't drink before that tragedy, I'm sure you had such a scary sight." Yeah. Right?
That one, trust me, would either make you ill or make you like.
Here's the bad part.
You're losing something.
I had to take the picture. Here's the good part. I'm literally half blind, so I used my blind peripheral to do so.
Let me describe this drink if I can. we'll cut them off at the pass. That's enough information. Two dashes of orange bitters, half an ounce.
Ryan says he's still in recovery.
Yeah, I believe it. Half an ounce of cinnamon syrup. Now
I saw that part when I was reading all the rhyme today. You put the recipe. He always puts the recipe in the last one, the day of, so you can kind of get your stuff together and make the drink with us. But I saw that and I was like, oh man, that's going to be really nice with those other tastes.
Oh yeah, this is a banger. I'm telling you, this is a banger. And it comes from Eric Castro. Eric Castro is a very gifted mixologist. He works in San Diego primarily, but he is very well published. And he's won awards. He's got 2 or 3 cocktails that he has formulated and perfected, and this is one of them. This won a tequila competition. I can't remember exactly when because my memory sucks.
Ryan, I'm guessing he makes his own cinnamon syrup.
Yes. Oh, thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, very important point. I use real cinnamon, Ceylon, Ceylon, not cassia. Okay, what's the difference? The tastes are almost identical. Ceylon is a little sweeter and a little less pungent. But what's most important is how your body treats it. Okay? Ceylon works perfectly with your lymphatic system. It helps drain it. Cassia does exactly the opposite, which is why it's the most popular cinnamon on the market. So you go to Winn-Dixie or Kroger or Publix or where the fuck you shop and you buy cinnamon off the shelf, you're buying cassia, and every time you eat it, you're fucking up your lymphatic system. You're slowing it down.
All right. Kelly says he has a brother named Fidel. No, but we'll get to that brother later. It's on Eric Castro.
Yeah, okay. Half an ounce of Kahlua.
But there is news about Fidel's brother. And like I said, we'll get to that when we hit the third rail here in a little while. Oh, look at you.
All right, let's dip it. Lime juice. Fresh lime juice.
Fresh lime juice. The cinnamon syrup. Fresh lime juice.
This.
How much Kahlua again?
Half an ounce of, all right, 2 dashes orange bitters.
2 dashes
half an ounce cinnamon syrup. Half an ounce of Kahlua. 3/4 ounce.
1/4 ounce, okay. Of the fresh lime juice.
Of lime juice. And I just juiced this today because you can't squeeze it.
Sounds like you've been into the juice already.
Today, 1 ounce, 1 complete ounce.
1 full ounce of fresh
pineapple
juice. Ryan asked, do you boil the cinnamon?
No. You
like I have to relay it.
Yeah. You
we haven't added any tequila yet.
I make simple. You make simple syrup. Right. It's really simple syrup.
Simple syrup.
Hence
the name.
I make it 2-to-1 because then it's shelf stable.
Okay.
And you heat it to get the sugar to dissolve. And once you're done heating it, I drop the cinnamon sticks into the syrup.
So while it's cooling, basically.
And it stays in there until I let it steep for a couple of weeks. Always.
Wow.
So 2 ounces of tequila, and I'm not flipping the jigger over.
2 ounces of tequila. All right.
Yeah, 2 bells. Then add your ice.
And we are using our tiki cups.
Yes,
since we're bridging
it's a crossover.
Since we're bridging the tequila.
Yeah, we're getting new toys
tequila
on everything.
Right. Just in case.
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of tiki toys tonight.
Oh boy, yeah. So we're using our new tiki glasses from the Hard Rock in Orlando over here, and Sage has got us a mixer back here now.
Gotta have it for it. I forgot straws. You got
I have
straws?
plastic ones. Yeah, that'll work. All right. And you can hear everything wrinkling in here since I'm carrying my mic around with me. There we go.
And I'm sure that Hatter, as soon as he comes back, is going to show this drink off because it is a pretty drink.
That's a couple of nice yellow straws for the tiki drink.
Well, that's perfect.
Here's yours. I guess you need liquid in there first so you can move the ice. Huh? Oh, and I am going to show something off while we're over here too.
Just don't show us your ass.
No. That's not me. That is not me, sir. So this is something kind of cool that Linda, Betty's sister, got us for the cruise, right? It's a portable straw that comes in this little lanyard type thing. So it's got a little carabiner hook on it and everything. So here's your straw right here. You've got your cleaner and your straw that are both telescoping. So you got that.
Oh, cool.
That you can use in your drinks on the cruise. And of course, then each time you use it, you got that to scrub it out with. Yep. So kind of cool. Thought I'd show that off with the. He's already seen your shirt over here.
Which one, Ryan?
Ryan says Sage has Q clearance.
Yes. Department of Energy Q clearance.
All right, so let's show this drink off. Oh, look at you! You got us a little flour in there and everything.
It's not an edible flour. I will have some of those in the future.
All right, interesting. So let's go ahead and show this pretty drink off here. So there is your tiger's claw. Very nice presentation too, sir.
Yeah, man. Only the best for you, Hatter.
Hopefully I got the shot right there. Can't tell yet. Hasn't caught up. So Tesh will probably not be with us
now. No, he's been down a little bit. Say that again?
He's been down a little bit. Out of the game for a little while.
Yeah.
So similar to what we talked about last week was going on with him, but there again, I don't want to give him away and tell all his business and stuff. There, I'll tell you out off camera what's going on with him. He said, "Wow, nice looking."
Yeah, in that
Kelly says, "Awesome."
In that avenue of employment, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
You like the little
yeah, I do. The little cactus on there, that's cute. Got us a Luxardo on there too, I see.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Prepped all the way around.
Look at it. He had all these skewers done before he even showed up.
Yeah.
Even the cut and the pineapple there.
Yep. I figure it's easier to do it while I'm at home.
Right.
And getting that shit done. All right, man.
All right. Cheers.
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 You're gonna like this drink.
Cheers to you, gentlemen. That is tasty. It took me a second there. Kind of, it's so
lots of layers.
Yeah,
and everything plays
It's
so
a little
well.
it's a little overwhelming at first when it first hits. Not on the alcohol side by any means. It's so
No,
smooth.
no, no. It's very smooth.
But it's just like this explosion of flavor.
Yes. This is a typical tiki drink, several layers of flavor, and you don't taste the alcohol, and so you drink 5 of them, and then you stumble home.
Now the only way we're showing our asses tonight is figuratively.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Yes. He says, I guess Ryan and I are left to suffer seeing Sage's ass, but hopefully not. Oh, man. So, Kelly, I think I mentioned it to you on text, but I tell you, Ryan, you'll get a kick out of this. It's really surreal. Now, I started my work career in a drugstore myself. It was Revco in East Point, Georgia. But the other day, I went to go pick up some of my heart meds up here at the local Publix. And I've told you before that Kelly was my drum leader. And he had a counterpart, a co-leader by the name of Lisa that played the xylophone.
Okay.
Right. So she had the xylophone. She would do Linus and Lucy on the xylophone.
Okay.
Four
cool.
mallets.
Yeah. Okay.
Her daughter goes to UF.
Really cool.
Is a pharmacy tech at my Publix.
That's too funny. That is too funny.
Is that freaking surreal?
That's too funny. Now, have you talked to her? Have you said,
Oh yeah.
Hey, I know
the other day I didn't even have to tell her my name. I just walked up to the counter. She said, "Did you pre-pay?" I said, "Yep." She goes, "Okay, hang on. What's your address just to verify?" Never even asked my name.
That's
So,
really cool.
I ran into her and her mom in Ollie's like 3 years ago when she first started down here. Kelly said, "Yep, Eckerd's for me." So he started in the drugstore business too.
I remember Eckert's. Eckert's is gone. Rite Aid is gone.
Ah.
Rite Aid is gone.
Rite Aid is gone. Well, Revco is long gone.
Long gone.
Big B, long gone.
Yep.
Those were all bought out by CVS.
Yeah, I was going to say there's mom and pops.
Ryan says 6 degrees of separation. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's just so surreal that this is the daughter of a woman who I've known since she herself was 15, 16 years old. And I was 12 or 13.
Okay.
Okay. So that's when I first entered camp, band camp with these guys.
Went to band camp.
One time at band camp. He says, "Yeah, Ella is awesome, although gravely delusional for attending the Swamp Lizard School. But Ella is great." Dude, that was meant to be because I'm down here. I'm telling you, that's some kind of kismet right there. That's the universe intervening there, So, hey, it's all SEC. Great trash talking teams, right?
I have really no comments. I'm a Big Ten guy. I mean, what do you want from me?
Kicker at University of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Over here.
The best position on the team.
Oh, speaking of Gators,
you never fucking get. Okay. In my entire time,
I'll go back on that tangent.
Yeah. On my entire time there, I got hit once because I did an onside kick, which I recovered, and I got drilled against Missouri.
Nice. Who's now an SEC team?
Who's now an SEC team?
But okay, where was I going with that?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
That's the problem. That's the problem
Gators.
both of us have. Yeah. Swiss cheese.
Gators. Morgan Wallen was where I was going.
Oh, yeah,
Did you see who walked out?
No.
Morgan Wallen. Okay, so the first night, Tebow walked him out.
Oh, very cool.
Now, he has a song called Tennessee Fan.
I didn't know that. Oh, right. Okay.
Well, Tebow never lost to Tennessee. And he walks out with him, and he's trying to get him to do the gator jump, and he won't do it. He did get him to slap the entry on the way out,
that's cool.
Players. And then the next night, the old head ball coach walked him out. Well, hobbled him out.
Yeah.
To the big gator head, and then he let him go on his way for the rest of the way from there. But that was kind of cool.
That is cool.
But yeah, Kelly, like I said, it's all SEC, brother. We do the whole trash talk thing. He said they enjoyed the pics of you and the band. Sure, you sounded great and had fun. We did actually. Sage got to go and see us that night.
Yeah. It was a good show. They had a little problem with the sound check. The only criticism that I would have was the lighting.
Right.
Because
you're not the first person to mention. The only person to mention. You were the first person to mention.
yes. Now
But
I'll just tell you a quick story. The lead singer, who's the bass player, so you got to give him some cred because there's not a lot of lead singer bass players.
right.
He's a salt and pepper guy. Okay, salt and pepper hair,
Right.
and he's got a full head of hair, curly.
Right. Curly and short. Yep.
Yeah, curly and short. So well manicured. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Well, the band's theme, they had a purple lesbian lavender shit going on. I don't know what the fuck that was, but you know, I never know about these twinks. But so they made the stage lighting lavender, purple. Okay?
Right.
Well, when Bill's grayish black hair came up there, he looked like he had the fucking blue hair, like a 90-year-old woman that tried to dye it black, but it washed it 3 times now, and it's not black anymore. It's blue.
Kelly says, Mikey did have a cool hat, though. Ryan says, my hair turned gray, then turned loose. Yeah, brother, I understand that one. We're both right there with you. Yep.
I put the helmet on in Marine Corps, and that was the end of it.
Maybe it's because me wearing hats all the damn time.
And here, yeah, that's no, it's called here. See,
male pattern baldness. My granddaddy had this hairline.
And what caused? I was doomed for life because both my grandfathers were fucking exactly. I have my mother's father's head. If you do this and you look at pictures, it's like it's the same person.
Right. I'm saying my granddad, Gramps.
Yeah.
My Gramps head.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but hey, nobody ever talks about this. But why is this happening? Because of a chemical compound called DHT, dihydrotestosterone. What creates dihydrotestosterone? Well, when the male body overproduces testosterone, your liver changes it into DHT. Testosterone. Testosterone.
I had to bust your balls on that one. Sorry.
Literally.
Oh,
so if you produce too much, your liver converts it to DHT and you store it in your scalp, and that causes your hair to fucking fall out.
Ryan, he actually sent that to me earlier, and I saw it when it posted earlier today. I still haven't had a chance to look at it. He said, Beato.
Rick Beato.
Yeah, Rick Beato. I can't wait to watch that.
I saw that, and I was immediately like flabbergasted, actually, that you hadn't already sent it to me.
Right.
And so I'm like,
because I was busy today.
Right. So I immediately, boom, sent it off. You know,
Kelly. Speaking of the cool hat,
I haven't watched it yet either. So as soon as I saw it, but I was busy prepping and working on. Oh yeah, show the lesbian lavender off.
Well,
absolutely. Come on, you fruitcake.
All right, so I actually added something to it.
Yeah. He went two-tone, which means he swings both ways.
Wait a minute. It's too damn dark for this purple to show up on the hat most of the time, so that's the only reason I just stuck it on there for the time being.
Yes, he did the pastel. He did the pastel, the true lesbian lavender. And
because it's past week.
I can't bust on him too bad because the whole fucking band, except for the drummer,
he was the only one wearing black.
Right. He was wearing this fucking shit.
Oh.
And I was just like, I know it was Bill's decision, and I'm not going to criticize him to be a dick right before they're going to go on and play because I know everybody's anxious, okay? But Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that shit?
The band color has been purple since before I joined it. Did you see the new shirt over there?
Actually, that's a paisley. So
but it's purple and teal, depending on which direction you look at it.
See that
new stage shirt.
That I can hang with.
Kelly said, because the drummer is always the coolest.
I don't disagree.
Oh man, but yeah, it was a really cool venue.
Kel, I just want to say something. Okay?
Yeah,
drummers don't get credit.
No.
But in my opinion, they're the most important guy because if they fuck up somewhere, the time is off.
Yep.
And that can that just throws the whole shit off.
Yep.
So, All right. Yes, no, venue. Venue was cool.
Venue is very cool. I never did get inside to check it out.
Me neither,
but it's a vintage toys and comic store. And all their flyers are like covers of old comics or pages from comics. You know, they work it around to where the artwork fits in and stuff like that. So ours was like the first cover of Iron Man, or it was the shot of him coming up between the rocks.
Yeah.
After he builds the first suit, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Chesh actually did make it after all.
All right, brother. Good to see you, man.
Good to have you in here, man.
We were talking you up before.
Mm-hmm.
Sending you good mojo, brother.
We're having this a tiger's claw over here.
It's a fruity drink. This is really a good
and you're busting my balls about the hat, and you're making fruity drinks over here.
You know.
Should have gotten you a lesbian lavender purple straw.
No lesbian lavender in this drink. That's all I got to say.
Oh man!
Now you got to get used to this kind of this. I mean,
this is what's coming up.
This is what's coming.
Yep, that's all right with me. I'm enjoying it so far.
No. Here, the other thing about what's coming, and about this drink is indicative of what's coming. The agave comes through on this drink nicely. This flavor combination is remarkably good. But the problem with this drink, a problem with most of the drinks that we're going to have,
they're too easy to sit here and just suck the hell down. Right?
The first one that we're doing has got twice as much alcohol as this, and you can tell less.
Oh, lost the flour.
Yeah, well. It's not an edible flower, anyways, like I said.
Deflowered my drink.
You deflowered the drink. Pop the cherry. We, in a
haven't
sense,
done that yet. It's
we
right
are
there.
Popping the tiki cherry.
We are popping the tiki cherry tonight.
Yeah, this is a great crossover drink.
All right, Kelly's homing in on some stuff over here. Wait, I'm sorry. I got to go back a little bit even. So they're all saying hello to Cheshire. Your drummer's brains work in a different way. All respect, he says. That's Ryan to Kelly.
That's true, Ryan.
Ryan to Kelly. And that's Kelly's. Chesh says hi, Kelly and Ryan. Ryan says this chat is overly gay tonight, as usual.
Thank God I'm not showing my ass off.
Well, hey, then Kelly says, Ryan, they're showing ass, wearing lesbian lavender, and drinking fruity drinks. Should we be concerned? And Chesh says, that's what I told this girl a few nights. Get ready, it's coming. This is for a second. Now he lost his flavor. Now popping a cherry. All righty then. Where's that third rail?
This is why I love this. I can't. It's what absolutely flabbergasted. Honestly, okay. Because I'm starting to look at our metrics.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm crafting some fucking shit.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And I'm putting some effort into it.
Right.
You know what the most views we've got on any one of our posts?
Ginger ate the flower.
Well, she'll be fine.
Yep. It's not edible, but
she's a dog.
Yep. What? How? Maybe 30?
8.
8. 8.
You know which one?
That's 1, 2, 3, right there.
Here, the post.
The Three Stooges, right there.
The post with the 8 is the one with us in the Baja truck going, woohoo! Yeah, so no traction, but here,
that's all right. We're still having a blast with it.
Oh, absolutely. What's it? I just don't get it, because if people would come in and see what it really is about, dudes getting together in a bar,
right,
busting each other's balls and having fun and laughing,
right. All right. Speaking of, I see one of you has liked the cast so far. Please, everybody who's watching, go down here and hit the thumbs up for us. Like that.
Yeah, that helps the algorithm.
Same thing with all of the socials that we mentioned earlier. If you will, please go and subscribe, like, share, follow, all the stuff for our Facebook at Loquacious Libations, YouTube at Loquacious Libations, Instagram Loquacious_Libations, X at Loquacious Live. And of course, you already found us here on Rumble. But if you would please like, share, subscribe, share it on your own social if you would. Get people to watch us and stuff.
Well, and it's not like I'm chasing.
Right.
I really don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Because
and same.
Because I just
we would
love the
do
interaction
more.
that we have because we know the people that are here. But
I said thumbs up.
If we had, would somebody give us a fuck you?
No, he said you said thumbs down, Hatter.
But see,
I'm gonna put this thumb somewhere in a minute.
That's the kind of banter that I love,
right?
Because that's how we bust each other's chops in the bar. It's perfect.
Yeah, and that's really what we're trying to do here. Get off of that. Excuse me. My cat's out tonight too.
I did take a Benadryl today.
Good.
So we're good.
Glad you did.
Yeah.
Ginger has taken up her spot in my recliner over here and is just watching the show now.
Yeah.
She's our studio audience.
Our studio audience.
All right. So third rail?
Third rail.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I wore this shirt tonight.
I see that.
The biggest thing in third rail that I'm watching?
What's that?
There was, I somehow I should have reposted this, but Jesse Waters, Fox,
right,
during his show, talked about, and this is actually an amazing statistic. The U.S., we all know, dropped their initial cache of UFO files. Right? Can you guesstimate how many views they've had in the first 10 days here?
Anything like ours? 8?
Over a billion. Over a billion individual.
I just had to play on that.
Yeah, I know. But think about that. And roughly an eighth of the world's population has viewed those files at some length of those files.
Right.
Okay. What was interesting about his segment, though, is they had a couple of UFO guys on, and it was funny because here you have the government actually finally coming out and saying, "Hey, we have no idea what the fuck this is," and oh, by the way, we've recovered more than one craft that's crashed because we've got multiple that in our inventory,
right?
And oh, by the way, we've recovered bodies, for lack of a better term, in some of these craft. And then they have the UFO guys come into this segment, and they say, "Oh, there's only 4 other species." Well, number one, okay, it's the government saying, "Hey, guys, hate to tell you, but we're not alone in the universe like the church has been telling you your whole fucking life."
Right.
Okay, and we don't mean to destroy religion, but
well, see, I'm one of those people who doesn't think that it destroys religion.
I don't think so either. But the Pope has come out and is railing against this disclosure. Okay, which is the biggest Christian church on the planet.
Yeah, but how relevant is the Pope anymore, really?
To Roman Catholics, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
See here, and I don't know where you guys are, but you know the way that I view religion. Yeah. All religions, I don't care what it is, it's just another form of control. It's a control mechanism over the planet.
There is a total difference between religion and spirituality.
100%. It's not the same thing.
Not nearly the same damn thing. All right. Ryan says, "What's up with the poetry, Sage?"
Oh, you like that?
He says, "The great Sage Spear says, 'Heavy lies the crown royal.'"
Now here,
his drink tonight.
You know what I've been waiting for.
What's that?
One of these fuckers will, in their back of their mind somewhere, is going to say, "Yeah, I went on a date and I took this girl to see the movie Cocktail 25 years ago. And can you give us a rhyme?" No, I can't. I don't come up with them just like that. They take me a lot of fucking time to do that. I kind of got to get in the zone, and I got to come up with an idea. And like I said earlier in this broadcast, I got something for next week already on one particular post because it came to me as I was working out today.
Well, also, he thinks ahead. So, I mean, one of his favorite things, you got to set it up to knock
it down. Yeah, and here, just to let you know,
this is setting up the Tinkies. Boom.
I knew I was going to have this cocktail today on this show 2 months ago.
Yep.
That should tell you where we are. I've already got all the fucking shit done into August.
Hell, we already got next year planned over here.
Yes, we got all the next year planned right there.
Chesh says, Hatter, ever since the cruise, you've been focused on either shoving or getting shoved up an ass. Ryan says, I saw a real alien at Home Depot.
Now, you know what's funny? If Chesh would saw that picture, he would have fucking been busting my balls so bad. He's like, right? You got shot in the ass! You got shot in the ass!
We have maybe a connection problem here because this just kind of went down on me here.
Well, we're still live here, man.
Okay, so you got live over there. Both of my things, I can't get the laptop to even work. And for some reason,
I would tell you to reboot, but I know that those don't reboot.
Yeah, they don't really. I mean, you can shut it down and turn it back on.
Yeah.
That's about the best you can do, but it's just taking them forever tonight here. Okay. Yeah, it's still showing us live.
Yeah, no, I mean.
I just shut Rumble down for a minute. That's what I ended up doing.
You know, staying on the third rail for a minute, the other thing that's really kind of nice about all this.
What's that?
Is now.
We got 2 likes now. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Now, for the first time, though, for the first time in fucking 18 years, since I really I mean, my wake-up process started in 91.
Right.
Okay, but the real process started in 2008.
Right.
I mean, in 91, I was like,
your age was born.
What the fuck are we doing here? You know? Because I was playing volleyball in the fucking desert.
Right.
Guarding a bunch of fucking people that were cheering. Literally. Prisoners.
Cheering, yo.
Cheering for back and forth watching us play volleyball. It was so fucked up.
Ryan was 18 in 91. Yep, that was, I started working at Depot in 92, so I met you when you were 19. The music store that I worked in on the square in Douglasville, Kelly. Don't know if you ever got out to Douglas County or not.
You youngins. All you fuckers.
Kelly's closer to you. Kelly says he was 24 in 91.
I got to think about that. In 91, so.
That's easy on me. I was 21.
I turned 21. I was 28.
Cool. I was born 69, so yeah.
I was 21 and I was a first lieutenant at the time. Which means I ate all the fucking shit.
I think at 21 I was still working at a furniture store.
And then I'd sit there and say, hey, Chesh will like this. Hey, Gunny, this is what we're supposed to do. What do you think? Well, sir, don't fucking sir me, bitch. Damn it.
Chesh says in 91 he was 9. So we got a 9 and 18, 21, 24.
62.
No.
At the time.
At 91.
Yeah, 28. 28?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
No. Yeah. Me. You know what's funny about that, though?
What?
Tangent.
A
little story. My girlfriend, who was my girlfriend at the time.
Right.
Literally. Okay. We were scheduled to be married. Let it circle.
Yeah.
You know, because here I can see that we're good here,
and you're on X.
Yeah.
Instead of here,
so it's broadcasting it.
Yeah.
We were scheduled to go and do the deal, and then she got cold feet. Okay.
Gotcha.
So I was like, she's like, anyways.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like,
Should have get
Should
off
I?
pot.
No. I was in the mental place of one of the great songs of the 1980s. Should I stay or should I go?
Right.
Okay.
Ryan says Rumble's up. Yeah, I can see what you're typing here, but I got no video on this side.
It's just
No video.
There's some kind of lag, but there's some kind of lag on that because my cell phone sees everything.
All good.
We're good. So
as long as y'all can see us, that's all I care about.
As long as we can see the chat. So if you're busting our balls, that's what
we know you're still there.
We know you're there. Anyways, okay. So let me get back to the story.
Yes, please.
Fucked up. I'll tell you how fucked up it is. Okay.
Mm-hmm. How fucked up was it?
So
yes. Oh, sorry. I was channeling my inner Ed McMahon over here.
So I come home. I had at that point in time, I had just moved from the what's called FMF at the time into reserves. Okay, so I was a Fleet Marine Force.
All right.
Into the reserves. So I got attached to a reserve.
I was thinking female, male, female.
I got attached to a reserve unit out of Quantico, which is a great fucking place. Which I didn't know shit about, okay, because it was an LAV unit. So I was like, what?
Right.
I mean, for what I was doing. And all of a sudden, I get orders. I mean, I was only there for like 2 weeks, literally 2 weeks.
Right.
Okay. I get orders calling me back to the fleet. I'm like, I just got this fucking civilian job.
Right.
And I'm like, so I go to my then employer, say, hey, I don't know what's going on, but something's going on.
Right. Something's happening.
And we didn't know at the time.
Right.
So back I went, and about a week later, I knew that we were going to deploy.
Right.
Okay. And then I was like, okay, should I tell her? Should I not tell her? Should I tell her? Should I not tell her? Should I not? I'm like, okay, well. And then about 3 or 4 days after I was going through that, all of a sudden it was like, you pack your shit. You got to be here tomorrow morning, and you're going to get on a jet and you're going to go to Saudi Arabia.
Right.
All right. So I was just like, fuck. So I said, are we going to get that in writing? And it was about 10 fucking seconds later, some admin chick.
Here you go.
Here's your orders.
Yeah.
And of course, I looked at her. I said, you know what's funny? I said, I haven't fucking qualled on that BMG for like a year. Now you want me to go fucking use it.
Right.
She looked at me. She goes, you know what she said to me?
What?
That's a BMG. Yeah, she was a nice girl, Sergeant. I said, okay, give it to me. So then I literally go home. I show it to the girlfriend. I said, do you see what this is?
Yeah, you understand this.
What is it? She's like, what does it mean? It says, I'm getting on a plane and I'm going back to California on Tuesday of next week because I'm getting redeployed back to my old unit.
Right.
She's like, we're getting married on Saturday.
Jumping on it at that point.
Yeah. And we got married that Saturday.
Cool. Very cool.
To about
cool story.
20 people. But we got married at the Ellipse in Washington.
Very cool.
Believe it or not. And here's what was way cool about that is one thing about the girlfriend, when she decides that she's going to make something happen, you know
Oh, yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So she calls the fucking National Park Service and tells them exactly what's going on.
Not asks them if we can do this. She tells them, this is what we're doing. Yeah.
And they're like...
That's his wife.
And they were very accommodating.
Okay.
Because of the situation.
Right.
So
Ryan did say Rumble's up. Kelly said The Clash he was referencing.
Yeah.
And Ryan says, Sage, writing poetry and breaking hearts.
I've only broken one heart. my own. Because I decided to get fat and happy.
There you go.
Stop working out.
Where's your boy?
Oh. When I left, he was asleep in my fucking recliner.
Yeah, by the way, he lives over there.
Yeah, like he can walk here.
But he's at his dad's house because he done filled his belly.
Yeah, right.
After work.
He got off work. He had a long day too. Well, you know what's funny? They were moving a lot of these big fiberglass things, I guess, okay, that they fabricate.
Right.
And he's like, man, I was on the front end loader all fucking day today with the forks on. I'm like, what are you complaining about? When you're playing with Tonka trucks.
Right.
Right? He's like, yeah, but the Tonka trucks, they're great when there's no love bugs.
Oh my God, the love bugs here recently.
Yes. Well, he said
Holy
he literally,
shit.
he said he was
probably inhaled a few.
He was driving across, he had to go a ways because I guess where the staging area is and where the fiberglass shop is about a half a mile apart. Okay. So he's driving back and forth carrying these big fucking pieces. He said one time, one of the guys at the fiberglass shop shot a video, okay, of him driving away, and there's literally a cloud following him.
Because they love carbon
Love
dioxide.
diesel fuel. And love carbon
carbon monoxide, diesel fuel fumes, gas fumes. The color white.
He said one time he looked down, he was using the joystick. He said he looked down, there was like 100 fucking bugs on his arm.
God. So Ryan says you broke mine last week with that picture. His heart.
Oh, Ryan, you sexy man, you.
But yeah, I mean, dude,
trust me, I've had gay guys say I would never fuck that fucking that flesh wound.
Oh man.
Here's the problem with my flesh wound. See, he got to see it. Luckily, the
half blind.
The worst part was on the half blind side because I got a big fucking flesh wound where I got shot.
Right.
Okay, which is kind of obvious. And then I have all this fucking problem because when I was in the hospital in a coma, I was fucking laying there getting bed sores, which are all on my ass, which is all scar tissue now. So I got this.
You can't win.
I can't win for nothing. I will never be a Calvin Klein model. I'll never be an underwear model.
Back to the love bugs, though.
Model.
Did you realize that they have made it a good ways north? They're freaking in Douglasville, Georgia.
Wow.
Ryan was talking about how bad they are.
That's surprising me because I mean, winter is not. They don't do winter.
Yeah. And
you get enough winter up there that
I can see South Georgia like Valdosta and all that. Yeah, even maybe up to Macon even. But I had no idea they'd made it all the way up there.
Damn, those bitches! I hate those.
Things. Fucking bugs.
Ugh. They are literally fucking bugs.
Oh man, yeah, I'm there too, man.
I know.
I'm there too.
Dang, this goes down easy. The thing that makes this good, though, that's interesting about this drink, and it's a lot of these type of drinks, is the flavor profile stays very consistent, even though it's with the diluted.
Right. Even by the time you get down to the bottom, you're not it's not water.
Just fair warning, though.
Yeah.
We're fixing to go through a lot of ice.
That's all right. Sonic makes these great Pebble Ice, man. That's the same bag from last week. I hadn't used very much.
No, I know. Then they make a big bag, too. And guys, Harry, if you want Pebble Ice, go to Sonic. $3.
Yeah.
It's $3 for a
and 10 it's a pound, big ass bag. You're right.
Bag of ice. It ain't no little fucking 5-pound bag.
Right. Chesh says, "Sounds like Forrest Gump. I got shot in the buttocks."
And it was a ricochet too. And I literally didn't know it.
Your body was in shock.
I'll tell you how
There's just so much there that it didn't hurt.
we finally got. It was finally time to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So, given what I did, we go early.
Right.
Okay. So we get to where we're supposed to go, and we wait for the show to come to us.
Right.
Okay. And when it does, then what we're supposed to do, we do.
Right.
Okay. But it's like
we set them up, knock them down.
We know the show's coming at so and so. We can expect this is what we should think. So about this point in time is when we start to work.
Right.
Okay. All right. So the
Sage just used a butt pain. He never felt it. That's Ryan.
I had my lube with me.
That would be Astroglide.
Yeah. So anyway, long fucking story short, I get hit with a ricochet. Okay, and I thought I pulled a muscle. Literally, that's what I thought. I'm like, God dang it, man! Fucking pulled a muscle. Finally, I'm like, we stopped. We got done with where we were and what we were executing.
Right.
No pun intended. And it was, we moved.
Right.
Okay. And we moved a fair distance, and we got to the point where, okay, it's like, okay, we're done.
Right.
For now. And we were waiting. We were staging, getting our gear squared away, getting chow, getting all the stuff ready to go for the next portion of what we were going to do. And it started to tighten up on me. I'm like, God damn, this muscle. I pulled a muscle on my ass, and I went like this, and my hand was wet.
Yep. Oh, hell.
And I'm like, so then.
So you never even heard the ricochet either then.
Oh, you hear.
Right.
That's what it sounds like, literally.
Right.
Okay. So you're hearing that, and you're like, oh, fuck, man, I don't want to fucking get shot.
Right.
You know, because after things start to happen, the other team was like, I think that's where they are. Just start fucking shooting. Okay?
Right.
So sometimes they get kind of lucky.
Right.
And in this particular case, it hit a piece of equipment that was close enough, and it hit me.
Right.
So my hand is wet, and then I was like, hey, it was a staff sergeant, and I was like, you got flashlight? And he goes, no, but I got a lighter, right? So lit it up, and I'm like,
yep, it's red.
He's like, sir, that's blood.
Right.
I'm like, motherfucker. Right. I'm like, and so what did I do right away? I just pulled it down. I said, no, don't get too fucking excited. That's it. I remember saying it.
Right.
Don't get too fucking excited. But what the fuck's going on? He's like, you know what he does? He takes his fucking finger. No. He goes, I think you've been hit. And he puts it in my fucking glute. I'm like, oh, God damn it, don't do that.
No.
So he's like, sir, we got to get you to the medic. God damn it.
Okay, Chesh says, are you sure you didn't shoot yourself in the ass?
Dude. No. I wouldn't have a leg.
Kelldog says, nuke them till they glow, then shoot in the dark. And then Ryan comes up.
By the time we got going in that show, in that episode was a little different than the next two episodes. That episode, I felt sorry for those motherfuckers because they've been getting bombed for like fucking 2 weeks.
Right.
And I mean, on the way to get to where we're going, we came across a convoy that got chewed up by fucking A-10s. I'm just like, oh my fucking God. I mean, there was nothing left of this fucking, probably about 40 vehicles.
Right.
And I mean, they're shot up by 20s. and burned to a crisp.
Right.
And let me tell you, it's the first time I ever smelled
Long pork.
burnt humans.
See what I said?
Yeah, I did. And Chesh will say in the comments, it's a smell you will never forget.
Right.
The other thing that's kind of wild, though,
yeah,
you'd think human meat is like beef. No, it looks like chicken.
Okay. Ryan says, butt shot completely explains this show.
That's butt, B-U-T-T,
yes.
not buck.
Yes, butt shot. Chesh says, so he put his finger in your hole, explains a lot.
I knew that was coming.
Ryan says, A10s are brutal.
Oh.
And Kelly says, warthogs.
No. I remember the first time I heard one of them motherfuckers. I was just like, holy fucking balls.
A warthog?
Yeah, oh. I can tell you where I was. I was in Norway.
All right.
And I was on an exercise. And I was sitting on the side of a fjord. And it was fucking cold as shit. Because it was winter time.
Right.
And all of a sudden, like, a valley over from us, I hear this. I was like, what the fuck was that? And this first sergeant goes, I ain't never heard an A10 before. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck's wrong with your ears? and that was before. That was really new at that point. Hell, I had, I think I was a Lance Corporal at the time. That was before I even went to OCS. So
you're literally still wet behind the ears.
Pretty
as far
much.
as that term goes.
Yeah.
You know? Man.
So now we're rehashing old shit that I fucking don't care about.
Well, here,
let's
go back to the third rail a little bit. We mentioned who came up with this drink.
Eric Castro.
And we were going to roll back around to Fidel's brother, who was indicted today.
Yes, I know. Here.
We're going to go get him. That's what that boils down to.
Actually, you know what I'm looking forward to the most? I'm surprised that right after Venezuela that didn't kind of happen.
Right. Because Iran cranked up instead.
Well, I think, you know what I really think? I think it's already happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He's already here. Just they had to.
Yeah, we're just at that point of the movie.
Right.
What I'm most looking forward to, though, what I'm most looking forward to is actually getting real Havana rum.
That will be good.
Hemingway swears to Jesus when he was drinking daiquiris in Key West that the best rum he's ever had was in Havana. Right. So, okay.
Well,
I trust the old man in the sea. So
yeah, there you go.
And he was a daiquiri hound.
See, Ryan says CIA is losing its hold on.
Thank God.
Right.
Well, the bad guys in the CIA. Mm-hmm. Trust me, there's some good guys in the three-letter agencies.
Yeah.
And there's lots of cunts. Not cunts.
Not to be confused with couldn'ts.
Not to be confused with cunt. It's cunt. Yeah.
Hemingway is overrated, Ryan says.
But he still drank a lot of fucking daiquiris. That's my point. The motherfucker was a drinking fool.
Oh.
And think about the size of the balls you gotta have if you have type 1 diabetes and you're fucking pounding alcohol constantly.
Right. Yep.
I mean, he drank the driest daiquiris in the history. There's the Hemingway daiquiri. Look it up.
Right.
It's the driest daiquiri that you can get. I mean, and that's a classic rum drink.
Right.
Which we won't do in our Tiki rum series.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not doing pina coladas either, you faggots. We will do a pina colada kind of riff.
Okay.
Towards the end.
All right. I think I got the coconut rum over here. Although that's not.
Here, what did I say?
Pansies drink daiquiris.
The loquacious lab is buzzing.
Ryan says pansies drink daiquiris. Yeah, no daiquiris here.
But here, you know what? If I will say one thing about daiquiris, if you want to experience the world of rum, okay, and you kind of got a taste of what I'm talking about,
yeah,
that's the best drink to here. Make a daiquiri with Bacardi, and then make a daiquiri with Smith and Cross, and you will have two completely different drinks. And the only difference in the ingredients is the rum.
Right. I'm looking forward to that blind.
Oh. Now here, I'm going to warn you in advance. When we do the blind next week, okay, we're going to put playing cards on top of all the Glencairns.
Okay.
Because there's a couple of them that you won't be able, they will wreck your olfactory palate.
Right, okay.
Completely. If we, even, I'm going to pour, and you're only getting 10 mils. Because I don't want you to I don't want you to have a fucking sack headache the next day.
Right.
You want to talk about, now here, I've got 8, I want to just let them know.
Right.
Because they're going to bust my balls next week. Oh, so fucking, hey, lightweight Sage, how come you're not drinking anything? I'm going to drink something, okay? But I've got 8 Glencairns. And
no, Kelly, I don't.
We're having an 8. I'm going to call it a semi-blind flight, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the 8. I'm not going to let you see what they are.
Right.
But as we go, I'm going to ask you questions and let you make tasting notes.
Okay.
Okay, and then say what they are one at a time.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
And next week's show actually might end up being, it's 8, and there's a couple in there that you're going to have to completely. I'm going to have green apples so you can really clean your palate.
Right.
Which, if you want a great palate cleanser, pickled ginger, green apples.
Right.
So, but you got saltine crackers?
Yeah.
That's another. You're probably going to want to have some of that.
Back and forth a little bit. Pull all the taste back out.
Yeah, well, I know the sequence that I'm doing, and it's going to make sense to you once we get into it.
All right. Cool. Let's see. So Mikey wants a sherry series. Kelly says no.
No.
Chesh says, "What was that? I can't hear you, Sage. I have a slight ear infection. Mind finger it out for me?" Ryan says, "I caught that, Kel." Kelly says, "Hey, Sage, have you had any Odin scotch? It was suggested to me last week. Curious."
You'll like it, probably.
Chesh says,
I wouldn't say it's my favorite, though.
Chesh says Mike prefers the schnapps series. I'll do a little schnapps here and there, or here, like the peppermint bark thing that we did. I bought schnapps for that. There's a similar to the Beam Me Up Scotty that you can do with schnapps. Yeah, not really huge on it,
And here, it's I'm making all this shit right now. Okay, as you saw the post,
it's good as a flavor enhancer.
The apricot stuff, but that's a category where you can make all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That just schnapps is more of a cordial because it's really not used that often in cocktails.
Right.
Okay. It's a great cordial to after dinner or between. If you have one of those, if you've ever been to a 7-course meal that's going to take 5 hours to get through the whole thing, you're going to get cordials along the way.
Right.
And a lot of times some schnapps will be in there because it'll be setting your palate up for the next thing that's coming.
Right.
Okay. Right. So
Ryan says Chivas. You see where I was looking over here. Got my Macallan down here.
For the same price, you can get monkey shoulder, and it's twice as good.
Right.
Okay? It's the same thing when people say, people ask, because
hey, Drunken T-Rex made it.
I don't know a lot
right near the end.
things about, I know my favorite scotch. We share the same, you know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of the Islas are off the fucking chain, good, but you gotta be ready for that smoky mouthfeel and, and savory, peaty kind of thing. But they're very tasty though.
Right.
And there's some scotches that are just
spoken like a man who's really been butthurt.
I can't live it down tonight. I get it, but it was a good story. It was, you know me a little better now.
A little too well.
Okay. Orion knows me a little too well.
Right.
But hey,
our studio audience is getting restless.
I shared a little bullshit with you.
Yeah. 1 part bartending,
2
parts bullshitting. Drunken T-Rex has just joined us.
Well, thanks for coming in,
bud.
Appreciate
you showing up.
Yeah, man. Love you.
You missed the whole drink, but
yeah, it's our first fruity fag drink.
Our first tiki drink, our last tequila and first tiki.
Yeah, it's the perfect crossover drink, though. It's absolutely
It
delicious.
really was.
I would tell guys, if you have this shit sitting around your house, okay, meaning tequila and orange bitters and Kahlua, okay, make this drink. I mean, it doesn't cost too much to go get a little thing of pineapple juice and a little thing of lime juice, and make. You're gonna love this drink. Yep. That's the thing. I mean, yeah, okay. I know I dressed it up. You don't have to dress it up. You don't need to dump all the fucking fruity shit and blah blah blah. If you just made this in a regular glass, it's a really good drink.
Right.
You don't need pebble ice either. You can shake it up with regular ice and pour it in. It's a straight dump. Yep. That's the thing that's cool about all these drinks.
There we go. They're again.
Just straight dumps.
There we go.
Yes.
All right. Ryan is going back to the third rail. He says goodbye, Thomas Massey. Oh. Hello, Sage Assy.
Yeah, I'm trying to. There's a part of me that it doesn't surprise me, but now here. Remember how I said fucking 3 years ago? There's going to be guys that you think are good guys, but they're really not bad, but they're really bad guys.
Right.
And there's guys you think are bad guys, but they're really good guys, and then there's going to be the triple agents. And I'm trying to figure Massey out. I'm not
where he falls.
Where is he on the spectrum? What's really going on?
I think he's somewhere in there with Rand, honestly. One of the good guys, but just kind of.
I can't figure out. Rand Paul's another one.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're from the fucking same area.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's really going on? Here, if somebody comes out
and sleepers,
and we find out that and it won't surprise me that we find out that they're playing this role and really a good guy. We thought they were a bad guy, but they were doing something over here while you were watching this over here.
Yeah.
Okay. But it also
while you were watching the aliens,
which has been the biggest. That's here. You're perfectly on cue.
On cue.
Okay. Why are we hearing about all that shit? Why is that all of a sudden that propaganda getting pushed down to us?
Well, 17 million different.
Number one, there's
17.
They're seeding consciousness. Okay, they're getting us ready for the truth by giving you little bits of it at a time, because that's drip.
Few of us have been tuned in for a while though, and seen some of it coming. You specifically. In a way, me, I just haven't always paid full attention to it, but.
Because you've been around me too for fucking 12 years. You've been hearing this shit out of my mouth.
Well, here, I grew up on Neil Bortz too, though.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
So I was prepared a little early by that,
Yeah, now
the talk master. Before he was ever nationally syndicated.
Yeah. You had him local. He was
Yes,
your
I
local
did.
guy.
Yeah, he was. And funny enough, guess who took over for him? When he moved,
Sean Hannity.
When he moved from one station to the other, and that old station became the ex-wife. The ex-wife hired Sean Hannity to take his place. And Sean Hannity was this little greenhorn straight out of Huntsville, Alabama, by way of New York.
Alabama.
Yeah, Huntsville, Alabama, by way of New York, because obviously that's where he grew up. You know. But yeah, so I've been listening to Sean Hannity since he was tiny too in the radio industry. So a lot of good talk radio came out of Atlanta. Sage should rap for LSD with purple hair.
No, I'm not a fucking lesbian. You know what's funny?
What's that?
I'm very glad, actually, that Bill has not seen some of those posts because I can already hear the words coming out of his mouth. Hey, you ever write any lyrics? No. Would be the flat answer. You know what?
That cherry's also always so good.
I know. What's the time signature of that beat, that bass line? When we were at the Christmas party, he played, I can't remember it now, but he played a new bass line that he kind of come up with, which is 9/12 or something.
It was I think it was 9. I can't remember what.
9/7?
9/8 most likely.
9/8?
Yeah. Not sure, but yeah. I can't remember which one it was off the top of my head. But
the light bulb just went on in the head, you know.
Yeah.
You saw that, didn't you, bitch?
Always. Circle back to the love bugs. The love bugs in Gainesville have not been this bad since the year you and I worked for Gatorland Toyota.
Yeah, I mean, they're fucking horrendous.
And that year they were too. If you remember, you could not walk outside without ending up
getting them on your face.
Yeah.
You know what's funny that year too? There was a lot of wildfires that year.
Yes, there was.
We'd go out in the lobby like, I fucking can't be out here. Yeah. It'd be so smoky. And what did we have earlier we literally had, from where we are in the studio, we had wildfire
a mile and a half away.
Yeah, I was going to say less than 2 miles.
Right, corner of 34th and 441 down
441 here. And yeah.
Yes, same 441 that Tom Petty mentions.
Yes. And all the little towns that he mentions that are right around us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are at that point. We're an hour 12 in. It is 9:48.
I think it's time to say goodbye, I guess, for another week. But you know what?
Ryan says, can't people just write 4-4 and 3-4 for as millennials?
Well, you know what? Okay, he just kind of
shutting down the chat, but go ahead.
No, but I think he just kind of figured out what the light bulb was.
Right.
That's why I asked what the time signature, because coming up with an idea for lyrics for that time signature.
That would be right up your math alley.
Yeah, kind of. That's what. Yeah. It's like, okay, let me think about that.
Not to be confused with other alleys that he hasn't, necessarily shown everybody but Ryan.
Speaking of alleys,
yeah.
Now, when are we going to see Allie?
Well, I'm going to see her tomorrow for graduation.
As I said before, if I can.
Past that, I have no idea. She was, she said that they were to have dinner with somebody tonight, so that's why they didn't show up tonight.
Oh, okay.
But I'm hoping, maybe I'll get to see her Friday.
We plugged a surprise, maybe. We said maybe, a surprise guest this week on our.
Right.
And what do we have?
Well, we had a possibility of free surprise gifts. Yeah. And
that's the thing. I was just, with these garnishes, I said to the man child, I said, hey, are you coming or not? He was like, no. What are you doing next week? I was like, no, not next week. Well, what the week after? Well, we're going to do the zombie that you and I fucking drank 6 of and finally figured out the way it should be. I'll be there for that one.
Turn me on back there, please.
Oh, okay.
Cool, cool. So we got a zombie coming up?
Yeah, that's the first tiki drink. That is actually the first tiki drink.
Okay. That's right, because we get the blind next week. Yeah, I'm not yet. I'm working on it. Hang on just a second. I'll get there.
Yeah, so if you guys kind of want to know where we're going.
Yeah, start us out there. What do we got next week?
Next week we're doing actually a massive blind that might take us an hour and a half at least to get through, is my guess is.
Okay.
We're doing a flight of 8 different rums to kind of introduce his palate to a very wide range, because when it comes to rum, it's the most complicated liquor category that you can get on the planet, because there's no real rules anywhere. There's certain rules in certain places, but because it's the most produced liquor on the planet, because sugarcane is the most produced crop tonnage on the planet, and it's all made, all the sugarcane grows around the equator for the most part, and like 25 degrees north and south of it, or 28 degrees north, something like that. But then rum is produced in almost every country of the world outside of there's 209 countries in the world, and it's like 187 countries have rum distilleries in it.
Wow.
So, it's the most common alcohol produced on the planet. And there's no real guiding rules to making rum. Okay.
Cool.
If you go to Martinique, they have certain rules. If you go to Haiti, they got different rules. If you go to Jamaica, they got different. Go to Guyana, they got way different rules, and they're all called different things. And
all right,
there's really kind of 3 categories of rum, if you want to think of it this way. And it's not clear, gold, and dark. Think about how the world was colonized, okay? Is it the French style? Is it the English style? Okay.
Gotcha. He's taking us on a rum journey around the world here.
How is it distilled? Is it distilled in pot stills? Is it distilled in column stills? Is it distilled and then blended, those 2 types of stills? And wait a second, there's some rum stills that are made out of wood and are still in operation 300 years after they were built.
Dude, you got all this rum stuff figured out for us already, don't you?
No, I've been in. I'm a whiskey drinker, but my girlfriend is rum.
All right.
Okay.
All right, gotcha. Your wife is whiskey. Your girlfriend is rum.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's get acquainted with your girlfriend next week. Blind of 8.
We'll start with a series of 8 different blinds, 8 different rums in a blind. But you'll see what each of them are as we go along.
Right.
Because I'm going to train his palate from one extreme to the other.
I'm looking forward to
basically.
That. That's going to be fun. All right. You guys have a great week. We will see you next week with our blind of rum.
And we'll start on
and we're probably going to end up blind from the rum.
The rum/tiki residency. That's what you're all going to go through.
Yep. See you guys next week. Kelly, Chesh, T-Rex, Ryan.
Anybody else that happens
anybody else who
thanks
came
for watching us and making it this fucking far.
Yes.
With these 2 faggots talking about assholes tonight.
You guys have a great week. We'll see you next week.
Peace, everybody.
Oh, and for anybody who is in the area, come out to Palatka on Saturday.
Oh, we didn't even pitch that.
At noon on the main stage, Long Strange Day will be playing at the Palatka Blue Crab Festival.
And you can meet both of us. Because I'll be there with the girlfriend.
Sweet. Bye,
Peace, everybody.